Making a Roblox game is hard and it takes a lot of your time. So that's why today I've challenged myself to create a game in just 24 hours. If you haven't been living under a rock in the past couple months, you will have seen the popularity of RNG games have risen a lot. For the people who don't know what an RNG game is, all you do is collect different auras, characters, admin commands, or whatever the game is based on. Now my RNG game will be based on memes, but enough talking, 24 hours on the clock, let's get started. Before I do get into the video, I do want to apologise for my terrible upload schedule, and I promise you that I'll be uploading way more consistently now. So first things first, I created a module script inside of replicated storage that's going to hold all the information about the memes in the game. It will hold the name, one-in, chance, image, sound, and the description of the memes. At the moment, I've made the oof meme, which will be the most common meme that you can get in the game. Then I added a few more memes. These descriptions are all written by me, definitely not from ChatGPT. Next, I made another module script which handles the logic for when a player rolls in the game. And how I did this, in this function, it will calculate the total chance of all the memes chances added up together. Then it will generate a random number between 0 and 1. And if the random number is less than or equal to the accumulated chance divided by the total chance, it will select that meme. So basically, in simpler terms, it's just going to choose a random meme from the roles module. And with these two functions done, we can actually connect it to the UI and make the game somewhat functional. So after some time, I finished the bare bones with both of the scripts. I've made a data store system and I've made it so you can actually roll the memes in the game. So if we load into the game, this should work nicely. And it's not working for some reason. We got an error. Main GUI is not a valid member of player GUI. So I'm guessing this hasn't loaded in yet. So if I just add a wait of 1 second before the script starts, it'll make sure everything's loaded in, and I believe that should fix it. And a moment of truth, and it works nicely. So you can see it's rolling all the memes that we put in that module, and you can keep it. But for some reason it's not rolling again, so I'm going to go ahead and look back into the scripts and see if I can fix that. So I believe I have fixed the bug. So if I go ahead and roll, then it should roll perfectly fine. Now press keep and let's see if it rolls again. And just like that, it's working perfectly. So the actual main system of the game is working fine. So I think we can add a few more memes into the game so there's more selection when you're rolling. And now we got 11 different memes in the game. And I think it was only right that I made the Rickroll meme the most rare meme in the game. It's a 1 in 100,000 chance, and it kind of makes sense why. And in the actual game, it's feeling a bit empty. Like, we just got the base plate. So I think it's actually time to start working on the map. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I'm not the best at building, but I'm still gonna give it a shot. So we're about 5 hours into the challenge and we've made some pretty good progress. We got the map done, we got the basic rolling system done, and it's looking good so far. But it is currently 2 AM for me, so I'm going to get some sleep and hopefully tomorrow we can get this completed.
The next day.
As you can see in most RNG games, they have these features called auto roll and fast roll, so I think it would be a pretty good idea if I added that to my game as well. And I could probably put a price tag on it to get some Robux from this game. I started off with the fast roll by making the game pass that you need. I made it check when you click the button if you own the game pass. And if you did, it will roll 5 times instead of 10, making it 2 times faster. And all the auto roll is basically the regular roll, but it's repeating over and over again until you choose to stop it. So if you go ahead and test these now, it should work fine. So we can first check the fast roll. And if you look in the player stats, it's checked because I own the fast roll game pass. And if I roll, it's going to roll 2 times faster. And all I have to do for the auto roll is just press it and it should start auto rolling just like that. And I don't have to do anything more. Now with all the rolling systems in the game working, I think it would be pretty cool if we had an inventory system where you can equip and unequip the means that you've unlocked. But before we do that, I'm going to make sure this leaderboard works. This shouldn't be too hard to do. So I do have the leaderboard script done, and if anyone's wondering, I did not script this by myself. I did get this from another game I had. so I'm just going to use it to make my life 10 times easier. And now in the game, once the leaderboard refreshes, I should be the first person on the leaderboard because I got the most roles in this game. And as you can see, I'm top on the leaderboard with 55 roles, and I've also got my avatar up there dancing. So far, this is what I've scripted. I've just made it so when you click the inventory frame, it actually shows what items you have. So if you go ahead and play the game, you can see when I press inventory, it shows all the items I have. Now I'm going to make it so when you click the item, it actually updates here. It shows the image here, the name, the chance, and the description of the item, and you can also equip it in game. So I made another function that handles when a player clicks one of the memes, and all it does is just fill in all the info that's blank. So now if you go ahead and play the game, all I have to do is make sure the equip button works and make it so you can exit out of the inventory frame too. The only issue is I don't know how to customize a player's character. So how you go about doing this is grab a next box template from the toolbox, delete the AI and replace the image with your desired image. I went ahead and followed what the trusty Reddit user said, but it still didn't work until the dev king came in clutch with this tutorial. So I managed to do it. All I had to do was rename the model to starter character and put it in starter player. So if I go ahead and play the game, I should be queso, and yes, it works. Now all I have to do when someone wants to equip a new meme, I just need to change the image of their character, which shouldn't be too hard to do. So I finished scripting the equip function. So now when you equip a meme, it should equip normally. And as you can see, it's equipped, and I can equip every single one that I own. So we could say the game is finished, but I don't think anyone will play this because it needs to be polished. We need some music, sound effects, and much more stuff. So let me go ahead and start polishing up the game, and hopefully it comes out good. So I started off changing all the descriptions of the memes so they were actually correct. Then I changed the skybox, making it a cartoony style. And also I added game music as well as some sound effects like the rolling and UI hover. So now the game is pretty much complete. We're missing one thing, and that's the game icon. So let's go ahead and actually start working on that, then we can play test the game. For the game icon, I wanted to keep it simple, so I used a popular Roblox meme that most Roblox players would know. And also I added the one in text so people would immediately know it's an RNG game. Now let's just change the game icon and wait for Roblox to approve it. So after 24 hours of making this game, it's finally done and it's actually functionable. So for an RNG game made in 24 hours, it's not too bad. Obviously it could be better, but you gotta remember this was made in 24 hours. But anyway, I am looking to upload way more consistently now. I think I'm gonna keep on making videos like this of making different types of games in 24 hours. So if you guys like this video, I want to see more videos like this, be sure to let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.